In this video, we're going to be doing electrics, and by we, I mean me. Because this is a micro camper, you've not got a lot of space, we're going to jam all the electrics into this kind of space down here. We're going to make a piece of wood and then mount all the electrics to that, and then we're just going to cram it in there somehow. Cable's dead thick, can't rip it with my wire cutters, so we're gonna put a tiny little cut, being careful not to slice your hands off. Doesn't have to be too deep, but like once the cut's there, if you start to bend it, the wire should start tearing. Ooh. Like that, and then you can just carry on scoring round each edge. As you push it, it should just tear off. And this cable's got an inner layer, which I forgot about. So let's put a line on the inner layer. And push, and it's exposed the cable. And then I'm just going to do that around the other side. And then push it back the other way, and there we go, it's off. We ran out of red cable, so I've put a black one on there. I know you shouldn't really do that, but yeah, can't be arsed waiting for more cable to turn up. We haven't got the right size terminals because these things are terrible. They're like a 12mm hole, but you need a cable that's 8mm thick, and they're really hard to get hold of those. So we will come back and put proper terminals on them eventually, but for now, we've just wrapped the cable around and bolted the crap out of it. All right, so that's the board pushed in. I could do with trimming some of these cables down. I'll do that in the end, but for now I just want to get it working. All right, so the solar cables, we've got the red one coming down here into this off switch. It's currently off, goes all the way around into the plus PV section. The black solar cable is coming all the way down here into the minus PV section. And now I've got two cables, plus and minus, coming from the battery section. I know one of them should be red. We don't have any red wire. I've got this wire going to the fuse board, which is a minus. This one, which is the plus, which is going into a breaker at the side. And then this cable is going to come out and attach to the battery, and we're going to be all done. So, quick update, right. This video is more of a us watching it back rather than you should do it this way. There's plenty of good electric videos online, but here's where we're up to so far. So this thing does look a mess, but it's going to get sorted once everything's attached, because this is where the bed area is going to go, so you're not going to see any of this. But for now, we've got lots of loose switches because the switch is going to be higher up. Got a little battery display, again, that's going to be higher up. And we've got a charger cable for Sean's phone, which goes to the front because her charger at the front isn't working. So we have the power cable coming off, going into there, going into the fuse box, and then we have lights, fan, charger cable and power display coming out of these things here, and they all work. So you got this little battery tester, press that, we're on 100% right now. We have this little switch, which if I turn it on, kaboom, not sure if you can notice that, but we have lights, yay! The one thing we don't have is fan, which is a right pain in the dick, because it means there's a break in the wire somewhere, and the wires are under this thing here. When I was fitting it, there's a really tiny fiddly little cable that popped out a couple of times when we were installing it. I think it's just that, but we're not going to go into that today. So for now, battery's in, solar panels connected, everything's working. We just need to attach a few more doodads and tidy everything up, figure out what's going on with the fan. So that's our super simple 12-volt Campervan electric setup. Like I said earlier on, there is some much better videos out there if you're doing a 12-volt electric setup for your campervan. I did some very bodgy stuff in there, but if this has helped you, brilliant! And if you are watching this to get some ideas for your campervan setup, the main thing you've got to watch out for is the thickness of your wire. If you have a really thin wire and there's loads of electric going through it, it's going to heat up like a light bulb filament and set on fire. Think of it like attaching a garden hose to a fireman's hydrant. As soon as that flow goes through it, it's gonna burst the cable. Luckily, there's so much stuff online to help you out these days. You can just type in my fridge draws 6 amps, what cable do I need, and it's gonna tell you. Whereas your lights might only be drawing 1 amp, and then you're gonna need a thinner wire. But again, type that in, it's gonna tell you. Same with your fuses, just type in, I'm using this and it draws this many amps, what fuse do I need? It's gonna tell you. But if you do have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. I'm not an expert, but I do have a bit of knowledge, and if I can't answer you, I'll point you in the right direction of a YouTuber that can. So yeah, be safe with your electrics, and the next video we'll probably do the walls, I think. See you later.